So also you have a specific situation when you can start processing in the beginning, doing circular processing. I'll explain to you how I discovered that. It happened 3 or 4 years to me in Italy. We have a large group, and there was one young lady shouting all the time very much, crying. And it was real suffering, I could say that. Okay. So her boyfriend approached me and told me, could you process my girlfriend separately in some corner? She is not able to do this in front of other people. I said, I'll try my best, and it was appropriate time. I tried to process her. She started shouting very, first moment, terribly. It was real suffering there. What happens, which I somehow got, was that she was on some kind of operation in the hospital. And she got some kind of anesthesia. I don't know which kind, but she was not able to speak, neither to move at all. And she was left to some secluded room. They are waiting for surgeon to come to operate her. Then some male nurse appeared there, and he approached her and did something sexual with her. I don't know what. So one of the advantages of our system, you can do so-called blind processing, content-free processing. You don't have to ask what happened really there. Something bad happened. She knew what was it. Okay. So I tried to process her. No, it was impossible. As soon as I asked her, well, feel that, it would start shouting like mad, really. In that moment, I got a fruitful idea. I got many fruitful ideas during workshops. So when I say at the end to people, thank you very much for participating here, it's not phrase. I really am grateful to people, but most of my ideas are coming as I work with people. In that moment, I asked her to identify with that man. What was his name? She said, I don't know. So it was male nurse. Okay, identify the male nurse, and tell me now. She identified with a little bit of difficulty, and suddenly she somehow, I can't say calmed down, but it was changed to her previous behavior. Now, male nurse, tell me, what do you feel in this situation with the girl lying over there on the bed? And she said with a smile, I feel some curiosity and some sexual arousement. We cleared him, that male nurse. She was in that position, okay? Then I went back to her. There was a little bit charge left. So we handled the process that way. Otherwise it was not possible. So when you have very heavy situation, client not able to follow your instructions, you can go to the person who is connecting that situation. Sometimes it's the person who loved the client most, or person who did something very bad to the client, but you go to most charged situation, and it was in this situation here. So sometimes you start processing not from the first position, person himself or herself, but from circular processing from some other position. Okay, any other question?
If a person is having a relationship issue, would you start with the person, start with processing the person that you're having a relationship issues with, or would you start with?
Generally, you start always with first position. Always, problem is here. Most of people fear strongly most charges on the first position, on I position. But it was special situation, and then you have. And you tried everything you know, and process bogs down, you don't work. Then see who is connected with that, where is charge? Charge is just some person around. And so do circular processing with that.
Thank you.
Yes?
Most everything that we've worked on in Focus has been processing negative experiences and negative emotions. And I know in your book you referenced processing positive experiences as well. Mm-hmm. Will we get into that?
I don't think so. I don't think so, but because it's a bit philosophical stuff. You see, some people, it's the answer to you.